A chilling sight in the nation's capital. A white nationalist group known as the Patriot Front descended on the National Mall over the weekend. Its members wore masks, some carried plastic shields, and according to their banner, they were marching, as they put it, to reclaim America. Joining me now, early start anchor and CNN correspondent Laura Jarrett, and back with us, CNN senior political analyst John Avalon. Look, we can agree that this one is too many, right? To see anyone marching a white supremacist to the Lincoln Memorial is a sight that none of us ever wants to see.
There's something almost too on the nose about having a bunch of guys dressed up like they're ready to go to war, dressed up with like battle armor and shields, because in their minds, the Civil War never ended, right? And what they're chanting is always so telling. Reclaim America. When was America ever taken? And who was it taken from and by whom?
Well, they feel like it's been taken from white folks.
But since when are brown and black people ahead, right? So it's since when are white men
applying
still
logic
not on top?
to their anxiety.
My point is to say there's something so remarkable about having self-avowed white nationalists, white supremacists, marching on a memorial for somebody who signed the Emancipation Proclamation. It just sort of exemplifies the country's ongoing struggle with racism.
Yeah, and look, the fact that we're seeing an acceleration in the wake of Charlottesville, that these are young folks, and they're masking and they're carrying shields and battle armor, which of course is a sign of their own weakness. These are weak, anxious people trying to find definition and strength in this kind of militaristic white nationalist nonsense. The reason it's more than just a bunch of clowns trying to march on the Lincoln Memorial is the ADL found that this particular group, the Patriot Front, was responsible for 80% of the white supremacist propaganda found on campus and elsewhere in 2020. So, and it's a young person's movement. This isn't just a bunch of old cranks waving their fist at the sky about how the country is changing.
The leader's 23 years old.
I will tell you, they were wearing masks. One of the things I felt that was most chilling about Charlottesville was people walking around unmasked saying, here I am. I have no shame over this. You know, we are free to express ourselves because that's where we think we are in this country right now. They didn't want their identities known.
Yeah. Do you know who also, wore masks and face coverings? I mean, I don't want to think we're going to take too much.
I'm not, but I'm saying there's a difference. There's a difference here, and I do. I don't know whether it's not that they think that the attitude in the country is different towards the message that they're delivering or not. I just, it is notable.
But the question is really what has changed since Charlottesville, right? I mean, that's 2017. The FBI director, to your point, the idea that we dismiss this as sort of fringe actors, the FBI director, right, Chris Wray, has told us that the #1 threat to this country, domestic terrorism-wise, is white supremacy. He has said that this is on par with ISIS. And the question is, since Charlottesville, what have we done? What has the government done to address this?
There has been legal accountability and culpability, as we saw. I mean, in a verdict, in Charlottesville, to the tune of $26 million.
That may be why they were masked, by the way.
And it may very well be. And none of that changes the fact that these folks are cowards. Everyone who runs to find security in a blood and soil movement is because they are weak and they're trying to pretend they're strong. But we also shouldn't underestimate the historical resonance of this, which is why Laura's saying it, and the fact that this is a current issue in our country that we need to confront. When they come masked and carrying battle shields to the Lincoln Memorial, pay attention, folks, because this is a problem that we need to confront. This virus of hate and white supremacy and white nationalism in our country is not done yet.
The only good thing is this one didn't turn violent, but the next one could, and that's always the concern.
Laura Jarrett, John Avalon, thank you very much.